agreed in talks in Berlin on Wednesday to work on an ambitious treaty covering issues from defence to trade that would be part of a reset of British relationship with the European Union. On his first bilateral visit to Germany, UK Prime Minister Starmer has said a reset would not mean reversing Britain's 2020 exit from the EU or re-entering the bloc's single market or customs union for that matter. But it means a closer relationship on a number of fronts, which includes economy and defence. More in this report.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer received military honours at the Chancellery in Berlin on Wednesday as German Chancellor Olaf Scholz welcomed UK's leader at the start of his visit to Germany. Later, British Prime Minister held talks with the German Chancellor and discussed landmark economic and defence accord. Starmer billed the new cooperation treaty as a once-in-a-generation chance to deliver for working people in Britain and in Germany, as it would deepen collaboration in science, technology, business and culture while increasing trade. In a joint press conference, Starmer said, "The new pact with Germany is a big step towards enhancing relations with the rest of the European Union."
A new UK-Germany treaty, a once-in-a-generation chance to deliver for working people in Britain and in Germany. A new agreement, a testament to the depth and potential of our relationship, with deeper links on science, technology, development, people, business, culture, a boost to our trading relations.
German Chancellor hailed Starmer's bid to improve Britain's ties with the European Union.
I am delighted that Keir Starmer has announced that he will seek a fresh start in his relationship with the European Union. We want to grasp this outstretched hand.
UK Prime Minister Starmer insisted he is not seeking to reverse Brexit as he pitched a wider reset of Britain's ties with Europe. Starmer said he wanted Britain to move beyond the previous Conservative government's fractious relations with European allies and put improved ties at the heart of his efforts to boost Britain's economic growth. Earlier, UK Prime Minister met German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and signed a guest book at the Bellevue Palace in Berlin. After Germany, Sir Keir travels to Paris for the Paralympics opening ceremony on Wednesday evening, before a breakfast meeting with French business leaders on Thursday morning and a summit with President Emmanuel Macron at the Elysee Palace. Bureau Report, DD India.
And DD India's Stuart Smith joins us live from London. Hi, Smith. Now, in sharp contrast to the previous government's approach to EU and its policies, what kind of, and I quote, broader reset, quote-unquote, with Germany is Starmer administration really looking during his much hyped tour to Germany?
Yeah, it's a very different relationship to the previous governments, and that is the main thing it's impossible to ignore for the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in going to Germany. It's a symbolic move to show, unlike his predecessors, he is particularly interested in not just working through the status quo of what is still a reasonably fractious relationship, but trying to improve things directly, a bilateral agreement, not we're talking about the European Union, but directly with Chancellor Olaf Scholz in Berlin and President Emmanuel Macron in France. Now, specifically, what he's hoping to get is, he says, a better deal for the German people and for the UK people in order to improve trade, which will then lead, he suggests, to better economic growth for both countries and then an improvement in the living standards of both peoples, trying to link that foreign affairs with the domestic. But also, one of the things he's trying to tackle with making a better relationship with Berlin is the issues of irregular migration to the UK. Asylum seekers travelling by boats over the English Channel, and he's suggesting that with better cooperation with Berlin, he can better help tackle those smuggling gangs that bring people to the UK.
Having said that, it's very interesting to see how Starmer has pitched the new cooperation treaty as a once-in-a-generation chance to deliver for working people in Britain and Germany. Now, how significant is this from EU's point of view, particularly Germany?
Yeah, it certainly means more for Keir Starmer than it does for Olaf Scholz and the European Union. It was he that reached out to them. He needs to try and create a better relationship with the EU after his predecessors left it in a very poor state. Now, that being said, Olaf Scholz did suggest he was very excited by the prospect of a closer relationship with the UK. He says the UK has always been an indispensable partner to solving European issues, and nothing has changed there. He also said that he was keen to do everything in his power to improve UK-Germany relations. So he sees potential here for benefits for both sides, but it is the case it's the UK trying to improve relations with the EU rather than the other way around.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Smith, for joining us live from London on that story. Thank you.